How's it going? Adam Drake here, and today I want to share with you some information on a few new products from Flashpoint RC. Flashpoint recently just released a number of new products, including a ball differential lube, thrust assembly lube, titanium screw kits, titanium screws individually as like replacement screws, titanium ball studs, titanium turnbuckles, and also a full line of Flashpoint 13mm shock pistons. So with the Flashpoint 13mm shock pistons, there's a number of different options available. So with these 13mm shock pistons, they can be used in the Mugen MSB1, Associated, or TLR vehicles, basically any vehicle using a 13mm shock. So these pistons are machined here in the US. And like I said, there's a number of different options. So we have a blank piston. We also have a 2-hole 1.6, 1.7, and 1.8. And then we also offer those three sizes in two different configurations. So a 2mm skirt and also a 2.5mm skirt. So what that's referring to is the overall thickness of the piston. And I want to give a little information on when you would want to use a 2mm skirt versus the 2.5. So we use the pistons, the two holes, to control the dampening, but a lot of the oil also will pass around the outside of the piston, more or less as blow-by. And the thicker the skirt, the more resistance there is for that oil to transfer around the outside of the piston. So even though you have a 2mm and a 2.5 with the same hole size and the same number of holes, if you're using the thicker 2.5mm skirt on track, it's gonna kind of calm the car down a little bit, land a little bit better, because for the most part it drives and feels as if it has slightly more pack or a little bit stiffer. With that being said, you would think, well, I always want my car to land better or to be a little bit more calm. That's true in higher grip situations. So if the track is lower grip, that's where the 2mm skirt is going to make the car feel a little bit more agile. It's going to have a little bit more initial roll, so it's going to generate a little bit more initial grip. So again, it's tuning options that are great for any of your 10 scale cars. I recommend having all of the pistons just, again, as tuning options. If you're running at a track and the grip comes up, you're running a 2mm piston, you may go to a 2.5 just to kind of calm that down. Or the opposite could happen. You could be running, the grip is high, the track kind of gets polished or gets sealed to where the grip starts to decrease. You don't want to make a major change, changing the hole size and everything like that. You can just simply switch to the 2mm skirt. And again, your car is going to have a very similar overall feeling on the track, but with the thinner skirt, it's going to roll, generate a little bit more grip, go through kind of choppy conditions a little bit better. But again, just wanted to go over some of the tuning options from Flashpoint. And again, these 13mm pistons can be used for any 10 scale car that uses a 13mm shock body, including the MSB1 from Mugen, the Associated B6 series, B7, and also the TLR series of vehicles.